Let's look at number 15. Now, these are the ones that I think are the most difficult. I'll be perfectly honest with you. The parabolas are the ones that I think some of you lost confidence. So just try to listen close to these and we'll try to figure it out. So number 15, it told you to find all this information on this equation. The best way I know to tell you how to do it is to just graph it. Make yourself a little rough sketch of the graph. So right here, the first thing we want to do is to always get the x or the y alone if it's a parabola. So we want to take this over, and that's going to become plus 1. Okay, so that means that our vertex is going to be 1, because that's my x value, and positive 3. So I'm going to go up here. 1, 3 is my vertex. So I'm going to go over 1 and up 1, 2, 3 and put my vertex. Okay. Now comes the hard part. We have to figure out what our p-value is, the distance that it's going to move. So right here, this is the 1 over 4a that we talked about previously. And if we make that what it equals, 1/12, then the ones match. 4a equals 12. So that means that you would take, if you wanted to find out what that is, what are you multiplying 4 by to get to 12? Or take 12 divided by 4. So it equals 3. So since that would be 4 times 3 equals 12, my value of p is 3. So I can go from this vertex of 1, 3, okay? I have to know which direction to go. So this is an x squared, so that means it's either going to be opening left or right. And if it's positive coefficient over here, which it is, then I know it's going to be opening right. So I'm going to take 3 spaces from my vertex. So 1, 2, 3. It's going to be right there. And that's going to be my focus, because remember, our parabola always curves around our focus. That's the focus of its attention. So if this was at 1, 3, I went over 1, 2, 3. So this, my focus, is going to be at 4, 3. Okay? Your axis of symmetry just always goes down the middle of your parabola, and it crosses at y equals 3. So axis of symmetry, y equals 3. And then your directrix is always the same distance from the vertex that the focus was. So it's 3 this way. So now we're going to go 1, 2, 3 this way. Remember, your directrix is always perpendicular to your axis of symmetry. So your directrix crosses the x-axis at -2, and the directrix is always an equation. So x equals -2. To me, the hardest part is finding this p-value, and once you get that, then you know about these distances and everything. So hopefully that'll help you. All right, so let's look at number 16. Same type problem. It says write the equation of the parabola with the vertex at 0, 0. So we're good. And the focus is at -4, 0. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So if that is my vertex and that's my focus, remember that it always curls around. So there's that. Okay. Now, I know since it's opening that direction, it has to be x equals something. Okay. I know it's going to be positive. I know that my x or my y squared is not going to have anything in parentheses with it, because this was 0, 0. My p-value was this distance from here to here is -4. So if p equals -4, then remember it's always 4 times your p-value. If we remember that formula equals the a. So 4 times -4 is -16. So that's what goes in front of your y, -16 y squared. So that's it. That's really all you had to know. You didn't have to do the axis of symmetry or the directrix. If it had asked for the directrix, you would go 1, 2, 3, 4 this way. and the directrix would be x equals 4. But all it asked for was this. Once again, if you sketch it out and you can find the p, then that's pretty easy. And remember, on the test, it's multiple choice, so you can try out the different values that it shows you. Okay, so hang in there. We've only got 2 more, so I think we can do it. Pause the video, go take a snack if you want to. So, or nap, or whatever you need to keep you sharp. So 17 says write the equation of a parabola with a vertex at the origin. So once again, we're right here. And the directrix is at y equals 6. So this is my y. This is where y equals 6. So that means the directrix is right here. And remember that your parabola always opens away from the directrix. So it's going to be going down. So that lets us know it's going to be a y equals, and it's going to be a negative something with the x squared. Okay, the x squared isn't going to have anything in parentheses with it, and there's not going to be a number on this side because it went through the origin. So there's no extra numbers there other than your p-value. So right here, I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my p-value is 6. So 4 times p equals that distance, right, of a. So 4 times 6 equals 24. And since I'm going down, it would be at negative 6. There would be my focus. So this would end up being negative 24 because of the direction that it's pointing. And that's it. You're done with that one. Okay, last one. Write an equation that represents a parabola with a directrix at x equals 3. So 1, 2, 3. Here's my directrix. My focus is at negative 3, positive 2. Okay, so that means this is my focus, this is my directrix. And it means that my parabola, loss of words there, my parabola is going to be open this way, and the vertex is going to be halfway between these because these are the same distance from the vertex. So here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this entire distance is 6. So halfway is 1, 2, 3. It's going to be at 0, 2. So my vertex, which is something we got to have, is at 0, 2. And it's going to be turned this way because that was my focus. Okay. And it's going to be negative because it's turned left. So we know that much about it. And our distance, or my p-value, is 3. I mean, from 0, 2, since x is 0, it only moved 3 places over. So it's actually going to be a negative 3 because we had to move to the left. So now we just take that information and write our equation from it. So if p is that, remember it's always 4 times p, so 4 times that is negative 12. That's what's going to go in front of my squared term. And this is going to be x equals, and negative 12, and we've got y. And since I had a y value in my vertex, then this is going to be y minus 2, because remember it's always the opposite here. And I don't have anything on the end because my x value is 0. So that's it. Okay, I hope that this helps you to understand the review. Please take your time and look at it. Remember, there's another review on the computer if you want to look at it. It has walked up through examples. I hope everyone makes an A. Remember to do your NTI. And I will see you the first day back with the test. Enjoy yourself being off. Bye.